Namaste, everyone, and welcome to the January full moon meditation. As you can tell, I'm not in my studio. Here we are. I'm actually in Manila, Philippines for our Hatha Yoga senior retreat. So the full moon is the first full moon of the year. And if you haven't joined us for the New Year's Day workshop, it's still available. And we always say in the Chinese tradition, 好的开始是成功的一半. A good start. Let me see. 好的开始, a good start is already half the success. And essentially that's saying that when you start out strong and you build momentum, you can really get to your finish line or your goals. So before we start, let's ask for divine blessing, shall we? To the divine supreme God, divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master Tokok Sui Mahaguji Meiling, we thank you for divine light, divine love. Thank you for your compassionate, purifying light and soothing, healing energy. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. So here we are in trying to start a new year. There's so many things that people don't think about when starting a new endeavor. They always think, oh, as long as I plan it right and get excited and I can get going. So I just want to point out to you, and as you know, I've been reading a lot about writings of smart people. So these proverbs I love because they kind of get you thinking. It's a Chinese proverb, probably written by Confucius. Limitations are but boundaries created inside our minds. Think about it. Limitations are but boundaries created inside our minds. How many times does it happen that we have a goal, we have an aspiration, we have a project that you want to be successful? When somebody told us, hey, that's not really possible. That's because they had a bad experience with it. Right away, what happens? You set up your own boundaries. Oh, yeah, I can't do it because he can't do it. I know that sounds really trivial, but when you're starting a year, you have to first ask the right questions. Number one, what is I want to accomplish? And you will notice as soon as you say, I want to make more money, whatever that amount is, most of us, a certain thought will come up. I want to make this much, but probably, yeah, but you've been making this much. How are you going to get there? Right then, your mind already either created the limitation or the limitation that was put in before comes to the surface. Boom, it becomes a wall or a boundary. It could be your health. Let's say you want to eat better. You want to sleep better. You want to, your body wants to lose some weight. Same thing. You inquire, okay, I want to be at this optimum healthy weight for my body. And oftentimes they say, okay, I want to lose this much, to be how many pounds or kilograms to get to this weight. Things happen in your head. Well, remember you did that? And how long did that last? Boom, it comes to the surface. So that's why I really love what the Buddha said. The Buddha said, ask or know what you're thinking and why are you thinking these thoughts. And it's a process of inquiry. We covered that before. And nowhere in time is it more important than when you're starting your year. Otherwise, what happens? We end the year goes, and there it goes. There goes another year. Here we go again. Okay, I'm going to set new goals. At the end of the year, I tried. At some point, it's just not a goal. You know why? Same thing. That's what we always says. Big fish eat small fish. You're probably so tired of me hearing it, saying it already. That's what my teacher used to always say. Every time we get so excited about something, big fish eat small fish. That means the small fish is the thoughts and ideas we want to that we create to be successful in something. Guess what happens? If you don't clean out your closet, all the self-doubt or all the thoughts and emotions we created when something didn't work out the way we wanted to, those sit there. Get stronger and stronger. As soon as this comes up, it wakes up this one, gone. Make sense? So that's why first thing is to really realize these limitations are basically thoughts and emotions that the soul created. Okay? So if you go back to that proverb, limitations are but boundaries created where? Inside our minds. You see, when you say the word mind, a lot of people don't realize. Most people think it's the thinking faculty. We think of it as, oh, yeah, my mind's thinking. But in reality, your mind, if you want to go into more detail, there are many levels of this. On the surface, mind, most people think it's thinking. However, if you dive a little bit deeper, oftentimes when you think of something, there's a certain amount of emotion attached to it. You say, okay, there's a car. Part of you could be, yeah, I like that car. Or it's like, it's ugly. Or you can say, I'm neutral. So one is got strong emotion, positive, strong emotion, negative, or barely some emotion. But almost never is it like completely emotionless. So that's why when we say, when you think or feel or act or do something, you're creating a thought form. This thought form, although we use the word thought in a form that's created by your energy body, your aura, and your chakras, thought form actually includes certain thinking or mental energy as well as emotional energy. So when we say our minds, usually it's a combination of the two. So when it says limitation are but boundaries we create in our minds, in other words, with our thoughts and emotions based on previous experience or experiences of other people, what we read or biases, we create boundaries. So oftentimes, if people say, it can't be done, what happens? You don't even try. Because people already said it can't be done. Well, how do you think world records are being broken? Somewhere somebody says, that's a world record? To go beyond it cannot be done? I don't believe in it. Or they simply don't think about it. They say, oh, that was a world record. Whatever. I'll create my own one. So these thoughts and emotions could either be limitations that create boundaries, prevent us from moving forward, or you can create these as propellers to push you forward. It's a matter of your perception of it. That's why it's so important to do what? To ask. When it comes to this particular goal, number one, what is it? Okay, I want to make more money. How much money? And number two, why do I want to make more money? Right? I'm just using money, although you say, well, it's supposed to talk about spiritual stuff. Why you talk about money? To keep it real. Because some of you get so, I think I want to be more loving and all that, and you're broken. It's hard to be loving when you're dead broke, when you want to help people and you want to be more loving, but you can't afford it. So let's start with something tangible. So you want to make more money. You have to clarify how much money, right? And why. The motivational factor, the why, is already creating thought forms within you. See what I'm saying? If you don't have a why, you just say, I want to make more money, that's it. There's no why behind it. The thought form you create is weak. It's just like, oh, there's a thought form. Oh, I kind of like it. But if there's a why, then you have the mental energy of, I want to make this much. Why do I think of? Because with this, I can do this. And I really want it. No, the emotions are involved. So it gets double, triple stronger. Make sense? And I also shared this with you before. In order for something to happen in our lives, it starts as something intangible, very, very subtle, and then it moves down in frequency until it's very material. So the mental world is here, the emotional world is here, the physical world is down here in terms of frequency. It's just like water vapor, water, and ice. So when you think of something, it's just water vapor. That's why, poof, it's gone. But when you think of something, you want to make more money, and you go, I want to have this much money, and I really want it because I want to open up this center, I want to help all these people, the emotions are involved, then that energy starts to drop in frequency. Now, to the material world, it's now closer. Make sense? From the emotional world, spiritual world, mental world, emotional world, physical world. So the faster you move this down to the material world, obviously the faster you'll see it in front of you. That's called the science of materialization. So the why is very important because it gives it some juice. Now, just right there and then, you might not think about it, but you're already breaking down your boundaries. Because the fact that you say, I only made this much this last year or the year before. And you go, I don't know if I can really make more. I already worked my ass off. What else am I supposed to do? Right then, here's your wall. Watch this. The minute you question it, you're chipping on the wall. You're breaking the wall. You go, well, yeah, that's how much I made last year and the year before, but I've learned from the mistakes I've made, and I've learned how I can make it more efficient from those 2 years. What if I can overcome those and make things better? And I can think of some other possibilities. What if the other people can help me achieve my goal faster? What if there's an investment opportunity? Or maybe, what if I'm able to tap into one of my skills that I have not tapped into? Is it just possible I can make even more, regardless of what happened in the past? You see, I'm ready to make you think. The questioning process, you're already breaking down that boundary. Boom. And the best time to do it is not in the middle of the year, obviously not the last part, but the earlier part of the year, to keep breaking down those boundaries, those walls, those limitations we created from a previous year. As you keep breaking it down, okay, what do I want? I want to make this much money. Why do I want it? Oh, because I have a lot of things I want to do to help a lot of people. Or I want to give my family a better life. Well, whatever it is, the motivating factor, the compelling reason. And then from there, you know what's coming next, right? How? What are the possible ways I can do this? And just brainstorm. Don't limit yourself, well, this wouldn't work. No, this is a possibility, this is a possibility, this is a possibility, this. Just keep adding on to it. These are all these possibilities. That alone gives you hope. The why is also enhanced by the how if you do it properly. Because, I don't want to do this. I have to do this. This is very important. It's not a matter of should, it's a must, as Tony Robbins says. It's not a should, it's a must. And what are the possible ways? Well, I could do this, maybe this. One idea sparks to another one. You're better off having 20 things to choose from than just one. If that doesn't work, you're screwed. So you got what, why, how, you know what's coming next, when. After you take all these hows, possible ways of doing it, and you go, well, this one is feasible, this one isn't, this one, I forget this. So by the time you narrow it down, this is workable. Then you start attaching a deadline. You see, listen carefully. The second you attach a deadline, that makes it real for you. The reason you attach a deadline, because part of it can be done. It is possible. You see, it's just like, if this is a wall, you already have a little hole, you can see, it can be done. It's possible. That's why you put a deadline. If you can't put a deadline, and you have to be honest with yourself, if you can't put a deadline, well, yeah, there's this person I know who has I don't know, I'll just pick up something else. They have a certain job opportunity that allows me to work only a few days and really make 10 times what I'm making now. When should I contact him? Part of you go, I don't have his number. I met him 10 years ago. Okay, forget it. So right then, when you start putting a deadline, it forces you to weed out things that are not feasible. So you go through that exercise. What, why, how, and when. That alone, that mind experiment or mental experiment, as Albert Einstein used to do, and I think it's called a mind experiment. That's how he discovered, the space and time is actually together, space-time, right? He did all this in his head. So you're doing the same thing. Go, what is it? Okay, why do I want it? What are the possible ways I can do it? Okay, these are the possible ways. Put a deadline. Of course, the better way of doing it, to make it even faster, is to write it down so you can see it in front of you. Now, I know some of you go, this is just like goal-setting stuff. Here's my question too. Have you done it? No? Then it's useless. I know, that sounds harsh. But I cannot tell you how many times you go, yeah, I've done that. I've done Stephen Covey's. I've done this. I've done that. I've studied those books. So my question is, Okay, when you say you've done, as in you actually went through the process and did it give your all on each one? No, I studied. I'm still looking at a few books. You haven't done anything. The key is to take that knowledge and apply it. Sounds like a cliche, but it is what it is. You want to have a successful year? That's how you do it. From your successful year comes a bunch of successful years. A bunch of successful years manifest as successful decades. You start with one and keep going. So I challenge you at the start of this year to really sit down. And it's the same thing we do with New Year's Day workshop. Okay, it's free, it's available, and it's just a matter of really taking the time. Don't just have one calendar year roll to the next one and to the next one and flow with it. You're screwed if you do that. That's it. That means you're not the captain of your ship. Somebody else is driving it. So the key is at the start of the year, you look back, you go, I did that right, I screwed that one up, I did that right, like that. How can I make this better? How could I not make what do I have to do so I don't make that mistake again? And all that, basically, the limitations are but boundaries created inside our minds. So therefore, those same boundaries can be broken down in our minds. We just have to entertain the thought, the possibility. It can get better. And the ones who are already doing better, you know what I say to that one? Make it even better. Always reach for the next higher peak. The day you become satisfied, the day you become stagnant. And really, when you say stagnant, life and time is still flowing through or flowing by, so that means you're backsliding. Okay? So I hope that helps. This is a short encouragement for you that whatever limitations you think are there, they're all created by in your mind. So in that same laboratory, you can disintegrate it. During the meditation, we use the energy to clean our aura and our chakras, but if you really want to go to it, join the New Year's Day workshop. It's free. It's 2 hours. We go through each step: your health, your relationships, your money, your education, mental development, your spirituality. Each one of them we go through in detail. What is your goal? Why do you want that objective, that goal? And then we go to put a deadline. And then we go to what is one limiting factor, one limiting belief that you have that prevents you from getting there. And we go to using violet light to disintegrate it. I don't want to do it through here because, a lot of you who are new going, it's supposed to be a full moon meditation. It's not supposed to be a workshop. Well, several things. One, we want to encourage people to meditate. And full moon, most people the whole full moon says something. So I better do something, right? You hear stories of vampires, you hear stories of casting spells, and so on and so on. So we're kind of letting people know that, okay, during the full moon, lots of energy flowing in, so everything gets magnified. So you want to take that opportunity. You're not under a faucet, you're under a waterfall of energy. You want to use that energy to flush out things that are difficult to flush out normally, and also use that to give energy to the things you want to give energy to, like your goals, your aspirations. And then we just tack on the lesson to it, like this one, so you have at least a realization, oh, I do have control over this. All right? So let's meditate. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. To my teacher, Master Chokoksui, Mahaguji Mailing, we thank you for divine light, divine love, guidance, help, healing, and protection. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. All right, sit comfortably. Follow me. I am that. I'm not the body, not the emotion or the thoughts. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I am that, the soul, the spiritual self. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spirit in me. I am a child of God. I'm one with God. I'm one with all. There's only oneness. Now just be still. We are one. Now open your hands in blessing. We'll do a short meditation twin hearts as taught to us by my teacher, Grandmaster Tuakok Sui. So be aware of your heart in your hands. Imagine beautiful pink light from your heart flowing through your hands and filling up the entire earth. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow unconditional love. Bless your family, your friends, your loved ones, the people you work with, the city you live in, the state, the country. Bless the entire earth with peace and with love. You and I are not the one blessing. We're simply being the channels and the instruments and the pipelines for these blessings to flow through. So pour it on wherever you want and whoever you want. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. Let's just take this time to think of people we know going through difficult and challenging times in their life. With their health, with their relationships, their finances, and their spiritual connection. Visualize their lives turning around, getting better and better. Bless them with hope and with faith and a better tomorrow. So be it. May all be blessed. So be it. Where there's darkness, let me sow light. Sadness, joy. Just beware of your heart in your hands. Bless the earth with peace, with love, with the spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, with light and lots of joy. So be it. So be it. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. And stay there. Just be aware of your crown. Your crown is filled with so much golden light. Let the golden light from your crown flow down through your hands and fill the entire earth. And just say, our souls are one. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. May all be blessed without exception. So be it. So be it. Fill the earth with beautiful golden light. And just say, we are one. Now, be aware of your heart and your crown at the same time. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Imagine golden light flowing through your hands, filling the entire earth. Again, be aware of your heart and crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale and fill the earth with intense golden light. From the center of the heart of God, through my spirit, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and with kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace and inner healing. And for so many right now, so much healing and blessings are needed. Bless the country of Iran, Ukraine, many parts of Africa, the Middle East, Central and South America, different parts of Asia, Australia, as well as North and Central America. And if we just know people who are going through troubling times, may they be blessed, may they be healed. So be it. Just be still, let the golden light flow through you and fill the entire earth. From the center of the heart of God, may all be blessed with inner peace, with inner healing on all levels. So be it. May all be blessed with understanding, harmony, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. So be it. So be it, and so it is. Now lower your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just be still. Imagine a golden flame just floating above your head. Be still. Om. Om. Allow your awareness to just drift into that space before the next Om. Just stay there. Om. Just look at that golden light. The image doesn't have to be clear. It is there. Om. 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 Be still. Be aware of the inner stillness. Be aware of that brilliant light. Be still. And just simply let go and let things be. Any sound, any noise you hear will just allow you to drift deeper and deeper into that light and the pure nothingness. Now, let go. Gently, very slowly, very gently and slowly come back. Take your time. Slowly, gently settle back into your physical body. Raise your hands in blessing. Let's release the excess energies our bodies cannot absorb. So visualize the earth in front of you. Fill the earth with golden light. Especially the people you love. Fill them with good health. May they be blessed with good health, happiness, abundance, and prosperity, and with spirituality. So be it. So be it. Now be aware of your feet and the base of your spine. Project golden light down into the earth. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it, and so it is. Okay, open your eyes. All right, so it's customary that during a full moon meditation, we have all this energy we generated, we channeled, right? Lots of energy. So pull out your goals, your aspirations. We usually ask you to write down all your goals that you want to be energized by the group. We generate lots of energy as a group, wherever you are, and we can channel that energy to all your projects. Better health, relationships, money, mental development. You're trying to learn something, trying to have better health, whatever it is. Just if you don't have it, write down. Just visualize in front of you the end result. The ones who've taken Kriya Shakti and the prosperity classes, we have you write it down. Okay, just put it in front of you. I'll give you a few 10, 20 seconds to put it in front of you so we can do it. All right, you ready? Okay, have it in front of you. Put your hand like this. Fill it with light. Visualize the end result that's getting better and better and better. Visualize the end result that you have what you want. Okay, go. See it materializing, manifesting properly. Smile. Come on, you want it, right? Smile. So be it. The blessings of God. So be it. And all the higher beings, so materials, so be it. Well, all your goals and aspirations, as your heart desires, be divinely blessed by God. So be it. So it is. All right. Okay, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you. To all the spiritual elders, Holy Masters, Saints, Archangels, Holy Angels, spiritual helpers. Thank you. To my teacher, Master Hokok Sui Mahaguja, Mei Ling, thank you. In full faith, so be it. Okay, hope you feel good. That meditation was loaded. We have the full moon energy, plus we added a little extra juice there to make sure that you have a very intense meditation. And then, you use that energy to flush out a lot of the old stuff and use it to bless your projects. Okay, so namaste, everyone. We will see you in the next Anchor to Light meditation. And again, the New Year's Day meditation is still broadcasting till this Sunday. So you can still hop on. Just go to masterco.org. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. It's 2 hours. So make sure you practice. You have saltwater bucket next to you. We clean out a lot of old belief system, thoughts, energies. That way you can, start having a good year, a better year than the year before. So thank you, and we will see you for Anchor to Light meditation. Again, I'm here in the Philippines, so I'll be in a retreat, so I'm not really sure if I can squeeze it in, but I'll do whatever I can. If not, I'll do something like I'll record it and at least upload it so you guys have something to study and meditate. However, we have like 700-800 videos online that we left it there from all the Anchor Lights we did since March of 2020. So each of them have lessons and meditation. So whatever works. We want to make sure you stay on the path. Namaste. You all take care, and we'll see you next time. God bless.